The young man, he felt lost, adrift in a sea of faces, yet utterly alone. What was the point? Where did he fit in this grand, confusing tapestry of life?
The questions gnawed at me, demanding answers. I longed for a guiding light, a beacon to illuminate my path. I had heard whispers of a sage, a man who lived high in the mountains, a man who had found the answers.
Hope flickered in the young man's chest. Could this be the answer to his silent prayers? He knew what he had to do. With a newfound determination, he set off on a journey.
The path was arduous, winding through dense forests and across rushing streams, but I pressed on, each step fueled by the burning desire for truth. Doubt whispered in my ear, but I silenced it with the thought of the sage and the wisdom I sought. I knew the journey wouldn't be easy. Finding the meaning of life, it's not a walk in the park. It's a climb, a struggle. But I was ready.
Be safe, my son. Remember, the journey itself is just as important as the destination.
And so, with his mother's words echoing in his heart, the young man embarked on his quest. Days turned into weeks as he traversed the rugged terrain. The solitude was both daunting and liberating. He had time to contemplate, to truly delve into the depths of his own being.
What do I truly desire? What kind of mark do I want to leave on the world?
He encountered villagers along the way, their faces etched with the harsh realities of life. Yet their eyes held a certain serenity, an acceptance of life's ebb and flow.
I wondered, did they possess the wisdom I sought? I observed their simple way of life, the way they found joy in the smallest of things.
Finally, he reached the foot of the mountain where the sage resided. The air was thin, the silence almost deafening. He took a deep breath, steeling himself for the encounter that awaited him.
With each step up the mountain, I felt a growing sense of anticipation. The summit seemed close, yet so far away. I thought of all the people who had walked this path before me, all searching for something. I was not alone in my quest.
Keep going, young man. The answers you seek are closer than you think.
Encouraged by the stranger's words, the young man continued his ascent. He found the sage seated on a rock, his eyes closed as if in deep meditation. The young man hesitated, not wanting to break the serene silence.
When the sage finally opened his eyes, they seemed to hold the wisdom of 1,000 lifetimes.
You have come seeking the meaning of life.
Overwhelmed by the sage's aura, I could only nod. Words tumbled out, a torrent of questions I had carried for so long. Why are we here? What is our purpose? How do we find happiness?
The sage listened patiently, a knowing smile gracing his lips. When the young man was finished, the sage spoke.
The meaning of life is not a destination, but a journey.
His words were simple, yet profound. The young man pondered them, trying to unravel their deeper significance. He had expected a grand revelation, a clear-cut answer. Instead, he received a riddle, a whisper of an idea.
Life is about experiencing, about growing, about leaving the world a little brighter than you found it. The meaning is not something you find, but something you create.
The young man listened intently, his heart slowly beginning to understand. He realized he had been searching for an external answer to an internal question. The meaning of life wasn't hidden in some remote corner of the world. It was within him all along.
I spent the next few days in the sage's presence, listening, learning, and most importantly, reflecting. I discovered the beauty of simple things, the importance of compassion and kindness, and the power of human connection. I learned that true happiness came not from chasing fleeting pleasures, but from living a life of purpose and meaning.
As he descended the mountain, he carried with him not a definitive answer, but a newfound clarity. The journey ahead was still long and uncertain, but he was no longer lost. He had a compass now, a guiding principle to navigate the complexities of life.
I will live each day with intention, striving to make a difference, to leave my own unique mark on the world. I am free.
And so, with a heart full of wisdom and a spirit unburdened, the young man continued his journey, ready to embrace whatever came next.